Residency by investment involves two main types of immigration channels: passive investment and active investment routes. Active investment refers to investments that require day-to-day management, mainly in the form of establishing a business. This is primarily dubbed business immigration. One type of business immigration program that has become increasingly popular with both governments and investors alike in the past 5 years is the Startup Visa, which requires applicants to establish a business with an innovative idea to obtain a residency permit. It is important to note that the term innovative idea is a wide one and can refer to any of the following: an entirely new business idea, a new business in the country, a new way of practicing standard business operations, and a new way of monetizing specific service or product, and more. Let's look at 5 of the most popular startup visa programs the world has to offer. Arguably, the world's most renowned program of this nature, Canada Startup Visa, provides applicants with a chance to obtain a permanent residency in Canada if they establish an innovative business in the country. It has a simple requirements and does not have a minimum investment requirement, but a fair valuation for approval would be about 160,000 Canadian dollars. Once approved, applicants gain permanent residence, and their immigration status does not hinge on the success of their business. And this matter is what makes the Canadian SUV such a popular option. After residing for 3 years on a permanent residency in Canada, holders can apply for Canadian citizenship. Ireland introduced its Startup Entrepreneur Program in 2012, and it has remained in full force to this day. The program is simple enough, and it is the only one on the list that does not require any type of endorsement from a business incubator, angel investor, or any third party, as the Irish government analyzes proposed business plans to deem them innovative or not. Qualification requirement is simple, and successful applicants get a 2-year visa renewable for the same time period as long as their business is active. After 5 years of residence, they can apply for permanent residence and then citizenship. Portugal has one of the better-known startup visas in its highly qualified activity visa, a simple program that also requires applicants to establish an innovative business to obtain a residence permit. The HQA does not have a minimum investment amount, although a sufficient amount for approval normally ranges around $175,000 to $200,000 US for standard business startups, but it has to eventually align with the proposed business. After being approved, HQA applicants will receive a 2-year residency permit, renewable for the same period indefinitely as long as the business remains operational. After 5 years of continuous residence, HQA holders can apply for permanent residence and citizenship. Netherlands' migration policy is very renowned for being highly pro-business. The Dutch government has various business migration routes under its belt, but while most of them are complex, its Startup Visa is one of the most straightforward routes to obtain Dutch residency. Qualification criteria are very simple, and there is no minimum investment amount required. Successful applicants will be awarded a 1-year temporary residence permit, at the end of which they can switch to a self-employed residence permit and continue to reside in the Netherlands. Applicants can apply themselves through an embassy or a consulate, or the Dutch facilitator can apply online on their behalf, making the process extremely simple and quick. The Malta government recently enacted the Malta Startup Residence Permit Law, making the immigration program available to innovator entrepreneurs worldwide. The new program fits within Malta's agenda to become a hub for innovative tech and top professionals, and the MSR's simple process and requirements make it worth considering. The MSR is issued for an initial 3 years, and it is renewed for an additional 5 years for co-founders, or an additional 3 years for core employees. After 5 years of continuous residence, a person can apply for a long-term residence permit, under which his status is no longer conditional on their business. Applicants can add their spouse and children to the application, and the process is expected to average 3 months, making it very quick and simplified route to obtaining residence in Malta. To learn more about the world's most interesting startup visas or process your application, visit our website or leave a comment below.